Hi guys, this is Marie and welcome to my Kawaii world. How much do you love Sanrio? In this video, I'm going to talk about 15 things that you can do when you go to Sanrio Puroland. And this is a Hello Kitty theme park that's located about an hour or maybe more outside of central Tokyo in Tama. I took my kids here a few times and they really enjoyed it, but it may not be for everyone, so at the end of the video I'll give you some tips and tricks like how to save money on tickets, and I'll also talk about whether or not it's worth visiting. Anyway, let's get started and talk about 15 things you can do at Sanrio Puroland. Number 1 is to visit Lady Kitty's house. There are really only 2 rides and 3 attractions in this theme park, and I'm going to start off with Lady Kitty's house. This is a house where Hello Kitty is supposed to live, and you can walk through it and take photos. And there are a lot of photo zones here. For some reason, the line at this attraction always seems to be really long. They only let a certain amount of people in at a time, and then once you go in, you watch a video of Lady Kitty in Japanese, and then they let you into her house to take pictures and look at all this stuff. She has some teddy bear sofas, a place where you can make a wish, a traditional Japanese tea house. This is a video that I took of Sienna when she was only a year old and now she's 7. So this was a long time ago, but not a lot has changed here. There's also a giant makeup compact and lipstick, and an area where you can magically get dressed up as a princess in the mirror. And also a bed that's covered with cakes. And at the end you can take a picture of Hello Kitty, and I think this is probably what draws all of the crowds. Number 2 is probably my favorite attraction here, and that's Kiki Lalas house. And the little twin stars are my favorite Sanrio character, so I'm really partial to this place. The line is usually not too long, and you start off by watching a video which tells the story of Kiki and Lala in Japanese. They do have English subtitles, but it can be kind of boring for kids if they don't speak Japanese. And then they let you into the house. When you first enter, it's really magical. There are these fun cloud walls that my kids had a blast bouncing off of. And you can also turn this magical star cloud to make little pictures come out, like unicorns and cats. It's really cute. This was probably Valentina's favorite part, and there were a lot of people last time we went, so we had to wait in line, but towards the end it kind of cleared out, so we got to use it a lot. This is kind of like Toontown at Disneyland. There's not a whole lot to do here other than take pictures and turn knobs and press buttons, but this is kind of about right for a 2 or 3 year old. So if you're older, you might not enjoy this as much. There's a little thing at the end which is kind of fun, where you can show up on the screen and pop bubbles. Number 3 is go on the My Melody car ride. There are only 2 rides at Sanrio Puroland, and this is one of them. Valentina really loved this ride and she wanted to go on it again and again. And you go through various My Melody scenes, beginning with when she was born, and then at 3 or 4 different spots throughout the ride there are photo zones, so they'll take your picture. And then at the very end of the ride you can purchase a commemorative photo with 3 of the shots you took in the ride. It costs about $10 US, and you can decorate it with stickers. Number 4 is go to Tama Land. I think Tama Land was added in maybe 2017, because when I first went to Sanrio Puroland it wasn't there. This is sort of a game center / photo zone, and you can get a passport and then you use it to play games like bowling. Ooh. And dropping this egg onto the rotating conveyor belt, which I think cooks the egg. Even though Valentina was too short to see what she was doing, she got the highest score out of all 3 of us. And there are lots of places to take photos here. They're all really cute. And at the end, like in the My Melody car ride, you can pay for a photo. We just opted to take photos with my iPhone though. Some of the photos are really funny, but here I think it's better to just take it with your camera. If you're really into Gudetama, there's also this wall full of Gudetama gachapon, and there's also a gift shop here. Number 5 is go on the boat ride. And this ride is really similar to It's a Small World at Disneyland, but it's Sanrio themed, so it's even better. This ride usually has the longest line, and last time we went, there was a 2-hour wait. But when we went, it was the peak of summer vacation and all the kids were off school, so everyone was there. But if you go during the off season, when school is in session on a weekday morning, it should be pretty empty. I took Sienna when she was about 1 year old and she was so terrified, but it's actually not a scary ride at all. It's just really fun, and I think it's probably my favorite ride at Sanrio Puroland. And that's basically it for the attractions here. There's not much here, so it's perfect for toddlers and young kids. Adults might get kind of bored here, especially if you don't like Sanrio or Hello Kitty. Number 6 is eat cute food. We ate lunch in the cafeteria in the basement, and they had so many cute things here. Last time when we went, we got the Hello Kitty curry as well as the cinnamon roll blue curry, and everything was so adorable. It was actually so hard for us to decide what to get. In the past, I've gotten the My Melody Kids bento box, and that was really nice because you get to keep the bento box, and we've used it a lot since we've gotten it. I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest and tell you guys that I think that the food here does not taste good at all. It's edible, and we definitely ate all of it because we were hungry, but it's not really good, which is kind of unusual for Japanese theme parks. However, it is really cute, and I would still go back just because I really like cute food. When you look at the menu, you just want to order everything because it's all so adorable. I'm gonna have to learn how to make some of these things at home. For dessert, we got the Gudetama dango, which is mochi covered in chocolate. And then we also got the Hello Kitty and My Melody manju, which is sort of a breaded dessert with white bean paste or red bean paste in the middle. Manju is a traditional Japanese dessert, and I'm not really a huge fan of it, but I really thought that the Hello Kitty and My Melody versions were super picture perfect. And as for the Gudetama chocolate mochi, it must have been good because my kids ate it all up before I even had a chance to take a bite. If you have a chance to get one of those desserts that come with a commemorative cup or a bento box, I might consider getting those because you have something fun that you could take home. We ate at the cafeteria in the basement floor, but there's also a rainbow food court upstairs which sells different food like hamburgers and pasta and crepes. I don't think they still have this, but when I went years ago, they had this really cute Hello Kitty themed soba. Number 7 is visit the Cinnamon Roll Cafe. This is a little cafe on the 3rd floor that has super adorable cinnamon roll themed desserts. Again, I had a hard time deciding what to pick. There wasn't much seating here, so we had to stand around waiting for a table, but when we finally snagged one, we were able to sit down and eat these adorable desserts. Sienna chose this chocolate milkshake type of drink, Valentina got a soft serve ice cream, and I got this cinnamon roll no-bake cheese tart. The cute little pictures of cinnamon roll are either cardboard cutouts or little rice wafers, and then on the cheese tart it was a little piece of white chocolate. The straw that came with Sienna's drink was a Hello Kitty themed paper straw, and then the napkins also had a cute Hello Kitty print on them. When I came here years ago, this used to be a Hello Kitty themed donut shop, but I think I like the Cinnamon Roll Cafe a lot better. And then next to the Cinnamon Roll Cafe, there's this adorable bus, and the girls really enjoyed playing in here for a little while. It's super cute. I wish we had one of these at home. Cinnamon Roll is a character that didn't exist when I was growing up, but it's Sienna's favorite Sanrio character. It seems like whenever she has a chance to pick out something with cinnamon roll on it, she will pick that. Number 8 is go shopping for cute Sanrio stuff. Some of this stuff you can find in the regular Sanrio store in Japan, but a lot of it you can't. I'm at the Little Twin Stars store, which is right outside of the Little Twin Stars house. And in this small shopping area, you can find exclusively Little Twin Stars merchandise. I love that little glasses case and this fuzzy pink pouch. As usual, I had a really hard time deciding what to buy here because Everything was so adorable, and just so you know, the things at this store are kind of pricey. Also, the uniforms of the staff members here are super cute. Did you guys catch that quick shot? They have a tax-free counter here so you can get a refund on your VAT. And now we're sort of entering the My Melody area. This is supposed to be a little My Melody themed room, but it was so crowded and packed, we didn't really stay long. A lot of the people taking pictures here are the older girls and teenagers, but if you sort of pass through this area, you can reach the My Melody and Kuromi shop, and this shop has exclusively My Melody and Kuromi merchandise. So this is another character that my kids really love, and we spent a long time looking at stuff here. I really wanted to get my kids something nice from the store that they could remember our trip by, and something that would last for a little bit longer, and also something that might be useful that they could use more than once on a regular basis. It was so crowded in the store, I really wanted to film a little bit more, but there were so many people and I had to watch my kids at the same time, so sorry if my footage is a little bit shaky. Even though this store is just dedicated to My Melody, if you want to see some of the other characters, they have a main gift shop downstairs that has a little bit of everything in it. But throughout Sanrio Puroland, there are these little mini shops which have merchandise that's dedicated to a specific character. I believe they also have a Tama shop and a Hello Kitty shop. So the girls both decided to get their My Melody bags. Valentina got this larger one and Sienna picked the smaller one. I tried to convince Sienna to get a nicer one, but she wanted that little coin purse. And for myself, I decided to get this little Kuromi keychain which doubles as a flashlight. If you push the boat in the back, then it lights up. Number 9 is watch a show or a parade. If you have young children, they have these really incredibly cheesy shows that your kids can participate in if they want to. Number 10 is climb up to the giant tree and check out the shrine and ring the bell. Number 11 is play some arcade games. If you enjoy Japanese UFO catchers, then you can try playing them here. Personally, I found that they were super rigged and hard to win at. My kids really like the kids games as well as the carousel, and they also have some random activities set up for kids to do, and they will change from time to time. Number 12 is get some popcorn. They have this cute little popcorn vending machine that sells fresh popcorn. You can choose from salt, butter, and caramel flavor. It's a nice snack, but you can actually find these machines in other places in Japan, so it shouldn't be a priority, but if you see it, you might want to get it. Number 13 is check out restaurant Yokata. I considered eating here because it's supposed to be a character dining restaurant. However, I wanted to ask which characters come out, and it turns out only Hello Kitty comes out, so I decided to pass on this one. Number 14 is to meet the characters. A lot of times everyone in line will be older teenage girls, but if you're there and it's not a crowded day, then go for it. Number 15 is check out this adorable bathroom. I can't remember where it is exactly, but it's so unique. Every stall is decorated with a different theme and it's just really adorable. If you want to save money on tickets to Sanrio Puroland, you can buy them in advance. The regular entrance fee is about $25 to $28 US for kids and about $33 to $39 US for adults depending on when you go, and this covers kids ages 3 and up. So if you have a 1 or 2 year old and you also like Sanrio, then this is such a great bang for your buck because this is the perfect size amusement park for a small toddler, and it's really inexpensive if you only have to pay for one ticket. However, if you're an adult and you want to save money, then check out Voyaging for discount tickets. Right now, they're only $19 per person for an adult if you buy them in advance online. And if you use my affiliate link in the description box, then I'll earn a commission, which will help me to continue making videos like this for you guys. Also, try to avoid weekends and also vacation days for Japanese school kids because it'll be super crowded. But if you go on a weekday when it's not summer vacation, then it probably will be pretty empty. In sum, I would say this is a really cute small theme park that you can do in a day or less, and it's perfect for kids that are under age 5 because it's really small and kid friendly. But if you are not a big Sanrio fan, then I definitely do not recommend spending the time to come here because it is quite a trek from central Tokyo. And if you have to buy tickets for a lot of people who are not Sanrio fans, then you'll probably end up spending a lot of money that could be better spent elsewhere. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to my Patreons and channel members. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. If you love Sanrio and kawaii travel, then make sure to check out these videos in the corner, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!